Kim Kelly Thompson, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a logo for free. So maybe you just started your business, maybe you just came up with a company name, or you just got your domain and you want to have something that looks a little more professional than just typing the site title and tagline into your website. That's what we're going to do here today. If you have no idea what you want for a logo, or maybe you're just kind of playing around with some ideas, no problem. We can at least get something in place so it looks a little more robust than just that title and tagline. So first thing we're going to do is go to a Word document. Open up a Word doc, and I am on a Mac, so as I go through this I'll be probably using terms that are obviously related to a Mac, like my screen share and such, but I know that you can do the same thing on a PC. There's just a few different terms, and some of the items are in a different space than right up on the top toolbar. So for our purposes, we're going to go right to a Word doc, and then you're going to go up to the toolbar, and I apologize you can't see this one section because it's not part of the screen capture, but on the toolbar you hit File, and then you come down to Page Setup, and we are just going to simply flip this because I want to make it a little bit larger, and I'm going to go ahead and take this out. We don't need that title there anymore. I'm going to go up here to Insert, and we're going to go down here to Text Box. We're going to quickly create a text box. And then once we've done that, we're going to put our title in, our company name, whatever it may be. So I'm going to use my marketing site, the Hubline, and we're just going to put that in place. Whoops. I'm going to separate this, or I'm going to center it, and then I don't like it defaulting to that. I'm going to now highlight it, and I'm going to make it look a little bit nicer than just a simple font like that. So let's just pick a handwriting font, and then I'm going to make this a little bigger, and maybe I want this center word to stand out more, so I can simply go up here and make that a little bit bigger, put in the number, hit enter. Oh, okay, you can have it that way. I don't care. Boy. Now, I'm going to hit this word in the middle because maybe I want to make that stand out. I'm just going to go up here. I'm going to change that color. Let's make it green. And there you have it. Now, I can simply take a screenshot of this, and I can go ahead and pop that into where it says Upload Logo. But I may want to put the tagline with this, and I'll show you why in a moment. Let's just go ahead and put a tagline in here. So I'm going to simplify the font because a handwriting for what I want to write in here for my tagline is going to be too long. So I'm just going to make it a simple font and maybe a little bit larger, and then I'll just put marketing strategies. I'm not going to write the whole thing out right now. Marketing strategies to grow, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a screenshot of this, including this tagline here. And again, that will make sense in a moment as to why I did that. Oh, it might have been good to get the cursor. Get your cursor out of here first, so you don't have it showing like I just did. Whoops. We're going to go Command Shift 4. And then I'm going to just simply grab that, and now I'm going to upload it. So as you can see, this is just the default. This is just where if I go into customize, it's just the section where I'm going to be putting in the title and the tagline. In my site identity, you can see right here, title, tagline. So if I take that out, and I'm going to leave this in for a minute so you can see what I'm talking about by adding the tagline to the logo. So now I want to put that logo in that I just made. I'm going to go to Upload Files, and I'm going to simply pull this right in. And you can see I've been playing around with this for trainings, for live trainings the other day. I'm going to go down here now, obviously hit Select, and I'm going to just simply make this where I kind of crop it to where I really want it to be. Okay, I'm going to hit Crop Image, and there it is. Now, the reason I added the tagline to the logo, you can see how low this tagline is. So Again, I can kind of play around with that with the cropping that I just did. I could have cropped it up a little bit higher, so maybe brought this down a little bit in that cropping. But for the most part, this tagline, I can change the font on this as well, but I can't change it too much where I can get it as bold as this. So that's why I included the tagline within the actual logo itself. The other thing you could do, though, is you could probably just put that tagline right in here, although it's going to be quite a bit bigger. Yeah, you can see it. If I put it in where the site title is, then it's going to come down here. So a couple of different ways you can play around with that, but if you want to just simply put your logo in, you can do that just by adding the tagline to the logo and put it there, or just by doing the logo itself. All right, now let's say though that this whole web page is a different color. Maybe I have my logo is on a background. Maybe I want to, I don't know, maybe I want to just make it a green background or a pale yellow or kind of an off-white. Well, I can do that back here, and I can change the background of the website itself. But let's first start by getting the color background that we want here so we can match the numbers, okay? So in order to do that, you're going to go over to your format, you're going to hit text box, and then you're going to look under the color. So it says no fill. We're going to go fill that right now. So I'm going to go to more colors because I need to get the number. I have to get this web number. Now, typically what happens is this will default to the color wheel. Skip over that, skip over the sliders. You want to go over here to the palettes. The reason being is because you want to be able to get web safe colors. It may, pop up as Apple or developer, but you want to make sure that you toggle it so it goes to web safe colors. And then let's just find the color that you want. So maybe you want to do, I don't know, let's just do a pale yellow. So let's say we're going to pick a pale yellow background. Remember this number, it's 4 F's and 2 C's. F, 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 C, C. OK. Hit OK. There's our background. Let's change this to simple, I don't know, blue. OK. So that's our background. So now we're going to get that cursor out of here again. And I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to do another screenshot. Now I'm going to go back over to the website, and I'm going to change this logo. I'm going to upload the files, drag that in, hit select, crop, and that's not going to work because nothing is matching. So how do we do that? Well, we go over here. First we're going to hit save. And then we're going to go over here to colors. And we've got a background color. So remember those letters that we had back there? It was FFF, 4 F's, 3, 4, CC. And there we have it. That's how you match your color for the background. So I don't know why you'd want a pale yellow like this, but just depends on what you're doing for your site. But you can see how you can easily change that color and make that match. Now, if, let's say let's change this entire business, and let's say that I am a winery. So maybe now let's remove that. Okay, maybe what I want to do is create, I'm going to hit save and publish to make sure it's gone. I'm going to make sure these colors are changed. White. Save and publish. Okay. I want to change this so I have something that is representative of my winery. So let's get rid of this, and maybe the name is the Wine Stop. And we're going to change this again. Let's just change this whole font. Maybe we'll make it like a Merlot color. And we're going to get rid of this. Let's change our background. We can change that again. So we go up here. Remember this. We're going to go to format. We're going to go to format the text box, obviously. We're going to do no fill. And there we go. So now it's just plain. Okay. Now, I want to add something here that represents the wine stop. So maybe I want a wine bottle, maybe a glass of wine. I can go up here to insert. And then I'm just going to come right down here to picture, and I can go to clip art. And in clip art, I don't know if they have a wine glass or a wine bottle in clip art, but we will soon find out. So I'm going to go to food and dining. Let's see if there's a wine bottle. Wine bottle, ice cream, no. Oh, there we go, perfect. Okay, I can insert that. Obviously way too big, so I'm just going to drag that down a little bit, make it smaller. I can either have it off to the side, maybe if I want it up on the top though. I can just play around with it a bit. I can move this down below, and there you have it. So now I would do the same thing. I'm going to make this a little larger. And then I would have the same ability here. I would just do a screenshot, capture that, and then I could go upload it. The other alternative is that you could, if you wanted to, you could go into a free photo site. So there's a couple of them. I like to use Pixabay and Unsplash. So let's try Pixabay first. When you go to Pixabay, you simply come up to their free images, open up, and let's say I want to look for a wine bottle. Search for that, and here you have it. So of course you could take something like this. Let's say I like that and I wanted something like that. I would just download that, and then I would have that image, and I could simply upload that image as well. These are all free images. The other site I like to use is a site called Unsplash, and it's the same kind of thing. So you could go in here and look for wine. Let's just put wine in. Wine and vineyards. Well, you have a couple different options. So, you know, maybe you want to use something along this. Whoa, that's a little tough to see. There we go. Something like that. So you have a couple different options with that as well. So, you know, depending on what you're doing and you want to use an image, you can go to one of these two sites also. So there you have it. Now, let's just quickly upload that so you can remember how to go about doing that. We're going to go into the site identity. We're going to go select logo. I'm going to upload file. I'm going to take that image that I just did a screenshot of, and I am going to just hit select. I'm going to crop it a bit. Crop image. And there you go. Let's see what it looks like once we're done. There you have it. That's it. Pretty simple. So that's it for creating a temporary logo, or maybe it will be your final logo. Who knows? But congratulations. Now you have your business, your blog, your domain, whatever it may be. You've got it set up with a logo in place. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching.